릴렉스 박테리아.
Nobody knows. Not even the slightest idea. Of what's going on in this basement. The room has excellent soundproofing panels. No matter how loud the scream is, it won't escape. The entire space is also covered in various fabrics. To prevent the bloodshed from ruining the panels, they should do the same with the ceiling. Something tall. It is entirely covered. The fabric is wrinkled and folded hideously. What's inside might be equally horrific. Even the thick cover couldn't hide its alluring curves. It only accentuates them in a brutal way. The room is filled with an abhorrent, yet familiar smell. An infant of miracle. The door opens, revealing the tormentor. The light is blindingly overwhelming. There are only two options, both equally insignificant. There is something about pushpins. Something so cruel and painful. Especially when one is forced to walk on them. Death is not an option. The beautiful sound of piano can be heard. How many kicks, how many swipes, until they are satisfied? Even God won't know the answer to this. The alluring shape is getting a bit clearer. Probably due to the previous ruckus. The door, the lock. There are only both. A pipe wrench, a tool for fixing things, also happens to be a great tool for breaking things. As the sweet embrace of death creeps in, the beautiful sound of piano can be heard. Will anyone ever find out about the pain, the suffering, the torment? Somebody help me. Unlikely. They are doing everything they can do to cover all up. As the cover slowly shifts, the stench gets stronger. They should really take it away. The door opens, the light. There are only two options, both equally insignificant. Even though they are an artist, chisel and hammer are not the tools of the trade. That didn't hinder them, however, from carving one of the most beautiful art. As the sweet embrace of death creeps in, the beautiful sound of piano can be heard. The sense of smell is quite fast to become dull. Even the stench of rot that was left by a nameless corpse, the last attempt of the lost soul to remain in the mortal realm, becomes forgotten. Something red can be seen in the very corner of the object. Perhaps with more commotion, it may be entirely uncovered. Whether that would be desirable is up to the beholder. The door opens, revealing the tormentor. The light is blindingly over. There are only two options, both equally insignificant. Branding irons that were once glowing white with heat. Now, only the charred ends remain. This is the most beautiful story one will ever hear. As the sweet embrace of death creeps in, such a beautiful music. Newgrounds brought a new awe to the human race. For any mortal creature, not just human, the ability to be infinitely resurrected is a godsend miracle. However, the humans always find a way to corrupt divine blessing into a hellish nightmare. The arm is bloody and rotten. The cleaners better move faster. The door opens, revealing the tormentor. The light is blindingly overwhelming. There are only two options, both equally insignificant. They've had surgical tools in their home, like a random doll lying around in grandma's home. Unlike a random doll, they've put the tools to good use. As the sweet embrace of death creeps in, the beautiful sound of piano can be heard. An old double bass, once an instrument of joy, now replaced by a more expensive model, dusty and abandoned. Perhaps all the kicking and struggles were not in vain, after all. Even though it did not remove the shackles, it is slowly uncovering the secrets in this basement. Will those secrets ever see the light of the day? I can only hope so. It is a mirror. Most of it is dirty by indescribable filth, but it is a mirror nonetheless. The door opens, reveal the light. There are only two options, both equally. The color red is so attractive. Just imagining swimming in a pool of blood. Is enough to send chills down the spine. As the sweet embrace of death creeps in, the beautiful sound of piano. There lies the most beautiful art in the world, chiseled by the most beautiful being. Branded as the most beautiful being, like a doll, broken most beautifully. The mirror will show the most hideously beautiful being. The Passive Tormentor. The fifth installment of Newgrounds. By Relax Bacteria. Classical MIDI provided by Bernd Krueger. http://www